תוקף זכותנו הטבעית וההיסטורית על הקמת מדינה יהודית בארץ ישראל.
Eretz Yisrael, Medinat Yisrael, is essential to us as a people, like breathing is. Students who graduate from the Yeshivah of Flatbush come away with a rich and a deep appreciation for the state of Israel, for the land of Israel, and for what it means for us as Jews in the diaspora as well as the Jews in Eretz Yisrael.
Our core, the pillars, the foundations of our yeshiva, are built around Eretz Yisrael.
We have a mission, and that mission is to connect our students to Eretz Yisrael every day.
When I think of Israel, I think of all the people who went through so much just to get to Israel.
The Achdut of Am Yisrael.
All the soldiers are always there protecting us.
And the Jewish people dancing around.
When I think of Israel, I think of falafel on Ben Yehuda Street.
ארץ ישראל בשבילנו היא הבית.
My favorite thing about Israel is that they be free. The Israeli flag is blue and white.
אנחנו אוהבים את ארץ ישראל, והילדים רואים את זה. בשירים, בדקלומים, בריקודים.
You see flags of Israel hanging up, you see the Magen David, and in the environment you can feel the love of Israel.
And we had classes in Hebrew, and we used to teach them from Tchaikovsky, Bialik, all those great scholars.
Many different programs that we have in school. Israel advocacy, debating about Israel, different organizations that support the state of Israel.
The Yeshivah of Flatbush encourages all of its seniors to consider taking a year experiencing Eretz Yisrael firsthand after they graduate.
We've taken a number of students to Israel during vacation for our Chesed mission.
It was amazing. We were all doing Chesed in the most beautiful country on earth. We were loving every second of it.
And obviously, Yom HaAtzmaut, which is a special holiday here in Yeshivah of Flatbush.
My best memory of Yom HaAtzmaut is when we spent the day dancing outside.
The chief rabbi of Israel came and it reminded me a lot of Israel.
Yeshivah of Flatbush has been at the forefront of the parade, the Salute to Israel, now the Celebrate Israel parade, for many years, ever since its inception.
We teach our students not only to love Medinat Yisrael and Eretz Yisrael, but to understand it and to be able to defend it and advocate for it in the public sphere. We often speak with our alumni after they leave and we ask them, what memories did you take with you?
Yeshiva of Flatbush was by far and away the most important influence on me in deciding to make Aliyah.
And I was a student in the high school in 1967 during the Six-Day War, but there were daily reports that were played over the loudspeaker. And there was one particular broadcast that makes me choke up to this very day. It's when the head of the paratroopers declared Har Habayit Biyadenu. And we burst out in tears of joy, and we were dancing and screaming throughout the building. As the yeshiva managed to instill in us a love for our nation and for our history.
Israel is important to me because it is my connection to God. I feel spiritually connected to Him every time I go there.
Israel is very important to me because it's a safe place and a home for me and my family.
But it's that natural connection that they feel because they have the language and they use it every single day.
ולכן אנחנו צריכים לדעת שכל אחד ואחד מאיתנו, חלק מעצמו, צריך להיות אל מדינת ישראל.
To me, Israel is my home, but it's also proof that the Jewish people have always survived against all odds and we will continue to thrive.
It's very special whenever I get to go there, and I feel very lucky that we have a place that we could call home.
To me, Israel is a home, a place where I'll always be accepted, and a place where I'll always find family and friends who love me.
To me, Israel is a home for me and a home for all the Jews.
So לכבוד יום העצמאות, אנחנו צריכים את היום הזה לחשוב באמת ולהתפלל באופן מיוחד ולשיר ולשמוח שיש לנו מדינה.